right, sounds like we're live. Or at least my mic is finally on. Looks like we're starting late. Even though I sat on the bench for the last 10 minutes, I've been waiting for the refs to show up. The boys seem refreshed and ready to go. They seem excited to play a second one. See if we keep the energy levels up. Portland played this morning too. This afternoon-ish. So we'll see how we fare. Portland's got some smaller kids though. We'll see how that plays out for against us. Looked okay against the Sharks. They scored early, but these little guys, we get too many big penalties against them. Let's play our big bodies. See what we do. The U.S. started off down. All right, I think the score went down 2-1, and rallying back and destroying Denmark. So, like no matter where we're at, we can get a chance to stay in there and play. We got Jack in net today. This afternoon. Noah had a fabulous game to keep us into that one, keep it at 2-1. He played on top of his head to make saves. See if Jack can follow that up. They head out. Goalie punched the players in the chest and they were he's like, but he didn't get kicked out. All right. Ryan and Cam starting on B. Jack between the pipes. Austin, Asher, and Grayson. That's always a hard one to say when I put those ones together. Just talk to Coach about that. Make it easier for me to play by play. Will not stay facing towards me. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Microphone's falling. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. See if Gasper can get the energy going right away. I was trying to get the goalie's attention. There was nothing out of that goalie, but sweet pads though. Got the logo draped across his pads. That's pretty sweet. All right, Winterhawks win the faceoff. Drop it down. It's going to go off the boards over to Ryan. Ryan plays across the middle, ends up going offsides. Got lucky on that one because he played it right to the slot for that player coming down to shoot. Not exactly the start we'd want to have. We'll take a faceoff just outside the zone, set up again. Nice X Jerseys logo there. Winterhawks take control, skate through the middle, a little flip pass to get it out wide. Hold the zone this time. Take a shot, goes off Ryan's foot, goes to the back. Jack pushes it back to make sure it doesn't come out front. All three players go down low, push it around the backside. So Grayson's going to get there along the boards, trying backhand to get up out. The player's right behind him. Nice play by Grayson. Nice patience by Grayson to hold that one up and finds it the outside over to Asher, but he gets met with a player. Puck moved to Tyson in the middle. Tyson looking for a second pass. Goes to Cam. Cam upside to Asher. Asher trying to flick it past. He can get this down low. Jump off for a change. There we go. Push it out wide over to Tyson's side. There we go. Tyson can get it moving. His back turned. Couldn't quite get that one pulled out of there. Took a hard hit for playing it. Now she's getting stuck down the sideboards. They're holding on to the puck here. Ty's in there to help. They push down low. Probably was offsides. They were fighting for that puck in there. Get offense pressure. Tice tries to force him. They go D to B. Switch ice to the other side. Nice touch by Cam. It's going to be offsides. The rest forgot it was not delayed. probably coaching the 16Us over there. You didn't see him shaking his head. The 16Us over on the other side don't have, or they do have delayed icing, offside, so. Oh, I forgot which level he's coaching, reffing. Face off by Tice, pushes it forward. It's knocked down, tries to get in their zone. Ty's there trying to help. He's driving forward. Portland comes out with it with speed, but without the puck. They're gonna dump it down low. Logan gets a touch on it. It's gonna go back in behind the net, looking for a turn, or at least control that guy's stick before he makes a play. All right, turns the other side, up the sideboards. See if it's gonna get to Elliott. Oh, it's gonna make a turn with a nice little drop pass to Huddy. Huddy plays it across the Ty, goes between his feet. Or yeah, nice and go drop back down to our side. And it's just settling in at this point. It's not like we're not missing passes, not missing plays, but kind of settle in and relax, try to make the right plays. Right pass and get those connections to get up in their offense zone, trying to create some opportunities. Which haven't quite got out of our zone yet, not without any control. Portland wins it, drops it back, it's poked. See if this is our opportunity for Bryant. Nope. There you go. Crosby gets out to center. Portland has control. They have no option up the middle, so they throw it out wide. Goes into Logan's feet. Logan pushes between one. Second gets it out of the zone. Out of Portland's reach. So AJ who flips it over. It's going to get down. Goes D wins it, stops it. Crosby picks the opposite side. Portland has control of it, plays the racket behind, and go around the corner. AJ shifts over. AJ stays forechecking. Watch the player turn his back the other direction. Breakout's going across the middle. And they come out with it. He gets a little space to get out of there. That was reach. Miss hits it, tries to make a play on net. Logan's got a player on him, he's moving at the puck. It's held up, gets dropped down. AJ goes to the middle, hits Caden's feet, gets tripped up as he makes a play. And, okay, thought that was an easy one. Portland gets control, slam it through the middle. It's not going to go there. Asher gets it, takes a hit for making a play and push down the corner. Hopefully he's going to lay a body here. A little frustrated Asher would be a great asset to have when you start needing some bodies getting laid. Ryan pushes it forward. Portland has it, tries to slam it through our players, goes off the legs and goes in for offsides. Those are the ones I wish we still had delayed. And it hits off our leg and goes back in when our guy's still coming out of zone. Just let that play out. But I get it. Austin over center. Austin wins the face-off, pushes it down. It's going to go almost to on net. Goalie makes a touch on it. It's the first touch of the game. Not that McKay's had a whole lot of work either, but Grayson with great play, forechecking it behind the net. Forces the player to make a play. Almost gets it over to Austin's side, who's able to win it. There, Portland has a pass, goes through legs. It's going to go down for icing. 9:40 left in the first period. We're going to have icing down their end. Their first chance to get control of possession of the puck and try and get some shots off. Or we can just bore this goalie to death in the first period and then we'll score. Well, it's a good strategy, I like it. Gasper over center. No, players sneaking in. Cheater, McGeeters. Good face-off by Austin. He had the initial face-off win. The player pushed through his stick. Nice drop over to Ryan. Ryan's going to drop it down low with the player pressing him. Asher there plays the body as they try and clear up sideboards. Good job by Grayson to shift in and help. Asher gets a good shot off. Hits off a stick, so it's nice to see the glove save of the goalie, but a good play by Asher stepping to that one and getting some wood on it to get on net. Nice job by Grayson to slide over there to force a play out of it. We'll try again from the other side. Puck's dropped back to Ryan. Ryan's going to push it. Austin tries to redirect it in, doesn't quite make it on net. There goes out to the middle, just out of Austin's reach. Goes to Asher. Asher with a shot to the backside and goes off the toe of the goalie, just past Grayson's stick. Almost had our first chance of the game. That was a great opportunity. Austin wins it, takes a shot. Glove save, drops it down in front of him. Just get that one after. A little chinks in the armor. The goalie already looks slow getting up. Maybe it's our chance to even capitalize on this goalie. Either frustrated with the first shot or just tired from going to the pool or going to the beach, who knows. Tice face-off win, pushes to the corner. Ty's there, drops it back to the point, but two Portland players are there. Huddy's going to step across and make a play and disrupt it. Tice going to go first on the inside. There you go, Tice. Tice going to push it down low. Fenner's in chase with Elliott. Elliott's going to cut off the inside lane. Player makes a turn. Yeah, smash that player. Portland players fall, so he can't make a pass to him, so he has to change course. Ends up getting a pass out, still gets out of the zone. Gonna throw it around behind the net. Logan's gonna go in chase. He's gonna down the corner. Makes a turn with it. His little toe pull. Push over to the far side. Over to Ty. Ty turns back. Player comes on the inside, angle him, unfortunately, so he wins it. Now, when it wasn't offsides, because we passed it back, Portland gets control of it. They drop it back to D. They go up to the sideboards looking for the build up to neutral. I'm going to take a shot. It's going to go wide. It gives us time as they one breaking out for a change. Ty tries to step in and make a play. Huddy throws around behind the net. Logan's going to have to go chase that and gather it up. Pushes it up to AJ. Oh, it goes off his stick right to Portland. Who pushes it back down low. Back around behind the net. Logan's there at the sideboards. Player skates at him, tries to deke underneath him and misses control of it and just loses it out in front of him. Tice makes a play on the player who just takes a swing on there. Logan clears out from in front of the net. Ty just out of Ty's reach. Good play by Ty to stay with it though, because he gets able to get a touch on the puck and they can't take a shot. So Huddy has control of it. He's looking to move up ice. The players are all jumping off for change, so tries to push that one forward. AJ gets knocked, sticks his leg out at AJ to slow him from going down. He ends up hitting his knee to knee. AJ dumps it in. Crosby going to go in chase. 7:20 left in the period. Play sideboards, gets to Caden. Caden tries to drop it back down low to Crosby, but it's bounced over his leg, so he can't quite get control of it. Push up the point. Ryan gets a shot, dumps it in. Goalie, so like, man, we got to get shots on goal. Crosby's there. Try to keep it in the zone. AJ's with him. Pushes it down low. Now we got 3v1 if we can get pressure on the puck. And they smash it to get out wide to the far side. Now we got a player streaking in behind. Good. Nice play by the boys. Force the pressure, gets to Ryan. Ryan's gonna dump it down. He's gonna have to forecheck as AJ jumps off for a change. Ryan found himself down low behind the net, which is usually not there. But he makes a play on it and goes off his stick and goes out of play. Gonna face off down low, 6:44 left in the period. Gas for the face-off. Puck goes out to the goalie. Just out of Grayson's reach. Reaching for it. But goalie does not look secure on his shots. If we can get some shots off, he's not look secure and ready for shots to come in. He's slowly moving. Not that we're not big volume shooters, so if we can get some meaningful ones. Portland clears across to the far side. We'll push it back down low. They're going to take it back into Portland zone. Tries to clear it up. Doesn't quite make it out of the zone yet. Push it back to the other side. A forward pass by Portland trying to move the puck forward. Gasper gets there, uses his body. If he can dump this one down low. Trying to place to the far side, gets a pass Asher going on the other side of him. They're gonna dump it down low. McKay keeps it going in front of the net. Push up the side, over to Grayson's side, he's gonna try and get there. Portland has it first and pushes it down low. There's another bounce the puck in to get out of the zone at least. And a few changes as we get in there. They're gonna Portland plays it off the sideboards, the rebound. Trying to bounce up front. Ryan steps in, gets one, but can't get past the defender. Oh. Good turn by Cam. Cam's got space to look in front of him. And play it over to Elliott, who gets a touch on it. Flicks it up high, which was a great play on Elliott. And flicked it up high, which slowed it down from going for icing, and then Portland had to make a play on it. And they lose control of the puck. Nice little stick handle underneath to keep it. It only goes to Tice. Elliott's there to push it back down. Bouncing puck. It's Ryan. Ryan throws it. Tries to get that one on net or some kind of rebound in there, but goes just wide. Tice tries to do body in. Good job, Ryan. Push it forward again. This all just squaring each other up. We're trying to feel each other out to see who's got the speed, who's got the players, who's going to take the shots, and so far it's been just slowly back and forth. Not a lot of crazy opportunities either way yet. Going to take that one chance, the one missed hit, but so far Portland's had missed some bouncing pucks to go over legs, and hopefully we can take advantage of some of those and get a shot off and get our first goal out of it. Push over to Logan. Logan's got space, going to turn and look for it. Goes to Huddy. He drops back to Logan. Logan's going to look at the sideboards. It's there, so he gets played off the wall. Hopefully get to Elliott, breaking out of the zone. Portland gets control. Gives it back. Goes across to the other side. We're going D to D, or really I think it's center to D, technically, but D pass. Elliott turns. Elliott's looking to jump off for his change. Play a hard pass. Nice play by Portland to flick that one up over to not be icing. Logan tries to deke, stick handle out of there, but hits off the net, so he's kind of stuck with it at his feet. He's got to get some help from Tice. Tice gets in there, hits off the sideboards, but it's just out of Elliott's reach. It bounced off kind of, I wouldn't say goofy, but it went a little higher than he expected. Logan stays with the player. Nope, that was Huddy that stayed with him. Logan dropped off. There's out in front of the net. Tries to make a play. Portland gets shot and goes up over the top. Not quite out of bounds, but with some tired legs on these boys, they've been out there a little longer than they normally would be. Job by Elliott to get out wide to Ty. Ty's going to get this across, see if he can dump this one in and jump off the change. Good play. Job by those boys to hung in there. That was a good 2.5 minutes or so. I'd say probably minute 45 in our zone, but 2.5 minute shift. And we're able to dump it out. Dump off, at least we got a forwards change. Crosby's there. Just play it to Logan. Logan's going to look side over to AJ. AJ gets control of it. Got a little time. He's looking to see if he can get players with him before he gets and dumps it in, or before he takes a hit. He's down behind the net. Cade and Crosby are there. The player turns on Crosby. Crosby makes a push on him. The player fell next to the boards. Not sure. Curious what they're going to call on that one, because Logan slides out wide. The player gets behind Logan on that side. And Ryan gets control of the puck, so we're going to get our penalty. Not sure what they're going to call on him, though. Checking from behind, and the player was off the side of the boards. They're going to give him a 10 for that, too, I think. Yep, they're going to give him a 2 and 10. Come on. Give him a 2 and 10 for a gentle push along the side of the boards. Yeah. For like a gentle push over there. It didn't even go into the boards. Call it checking from behind on Crosby, but he kind of just pushed the kid, not even with his shoulder arms. He didn't follow through with him, and the kid fell along the side of the boards. Somehow that was enough for a 2 and 10. So Portland's going to have a little bit of control in 4 and 5v4, but also with Crosby out. A little bit of a struggle. So nice job by Jack, cut off the near post, well done. Job by Jack. Jack was sliding out to the inside, recognized the player turned to his backhand, so he came back to his near post and was able to cut off that near post shot. We had 2:35 left in the period, 1:26 left in our penalty. Face-off win by Portland, drops back to the point. Draws D&D, trying to keep possession as they're looking for that open man, waiting for that right shot. He's got a little separation, drops it off. Arguably had the better shot. Decided to drop it off for his other teammate. You boys. Puck goes in and out and slides out to neutral zone. Give a little breathing room for our boys. They're going to dump it down for icing. That's coach's favorite. Oh, icing on a power play. 56 seconds left. We're going to take a face-off down low on their end. They used to be an automatic bag skate for us in high school. Ice on a power play. I was a goalie, I didn't have to do the skating. Tice over center, tries to get the face off, push it down low. Portland wins it, so we're just going to drop back and give him a little bit of space to go ahead and waste time. There turns underneath Ty's stick and ooh. Just going to drop off and give him space. There, nice hit. Nice hit by a Portland player on his own player. There's a little bit more time, they have a hard time getting in there. So we got Logan down deep with Huddy, with Tyson Ty. Pass goes right through the middle, no one home. Look at that inside, there we go. He makes a play on it, loses a stick for it, but it goes right to Tice. He's able to get out of the zone, waste a little more time. We got 19 seconds left in the penalty. That stick hand of the line was definitely offsides. That extra little pullback snuck the player off, so we're gonna face off just outside the zone. We got 16 seconds left in our penalty. We'll just get Elliott out. Crosby's gonna be in there for another 8-9 minutes. Gasper going to win this faceoff back to Logan and hopefully slow it down and tie it up. There we go, that works. Caden's got space, he's looking for it, it's not there. There he gets the backhand out, it's going to go down low, go right to the stick, so no icing. I waste out a good majority of our penalty here. They're just going to whip it down, didn't make it out of the zone. Somehow it stayed right on their stick as he whipped it, missed it. That was offsides. The player jumped over the top of the line, but still jumped offsides. Thought if he was in the air like basketball, it didn't count if he was offsides. But he'd make a leap forward and took himself offsides. Now we're back to full strength. A minute 05 left in the first period. Score still 0-0 in case you're just tuning in or didn't see any goals yet. There's none. So AJ gets it, dumps it down low. Caden's going to go and chase and gets tripped up. How is that not a penalty? It tripped his stick underneath there. As he went skating by him, he gets tripped up by his foot. I'm sure he's going to assume that it's Caden's fault. That seems silly. Anyways, 45 seconds left. Caden's got control of the puck. We're still on their end. Nice reverse check by Caden. Another player tries to hit him. Logan's got it at the point. Logan's going to take a shot. Off a stick. Oh! Went off AJ's leg and almost snuck in that near post. Great play by Caden. Drop it to Logan and gets a wrist shot off. Just trying to get something towards the net and get 3 players out in front. So he'll drop it to him again. Now he's got it at the point. The player's on this time. Stick handle. There he goes. There's a shot. Floater. About the top of the net. It's blocked in front of him. AJ's going to slide across to make a play on it. It's not there. Now we got 15 seconds with 2-on-1. Logan's going to slide over and pressure him. Slap his stick. Cuts off his chance of making a play. But a trailing player comes flying in. Not the first one. They drop the puck back to the player trailing right through the middle as we're all following back in. They take a shot right in the slot. 7 seconds left to get. Portland's going to go up 1-0. See how we react to that one. We haven't been the best at getting ourselves back into games when we go down by 1. So we get our heads down. But see if we can fire ourselves up and there's an icing. Hopefully that'll help us. 3 seconds. See if we can set up. Let's pull the goalie and go take a shot in this one. Pull the goalie for the face-off. Why not? It's 2 seconds left. See if we can take a. We got to get a right hand. We got Caden Hall on the face-off. It should be taken to take a slap shot right off the bat. There it is. Slap shot. Yes. There it is. Oh, man. But Caden didn't end up going in there and take that slap shot and tried to take a shot right off the face-off. And it was going to AJ, who still got a pretty decent shot off, but it deflected and went up over the top. So, down 1. Crosby's still in the box for 8 minutes or so. Now probably 7.5, 7 some change. So hopefully we can gather together. There's some offensive plays out of. Get some offensive going so we can try to get back in the game. I didn't either. But there was, when the penalty ended, there was about like 2:04 left on the clock, I think. So 4 minutes. So we got at least 6, 7 minutes. No, Brian's gonna love that one. Watch the video back. Portland kids are pretty fast. They're not the biggest kids, but they're pretty fast moving the puck and in the right areas. They haven't had a lot of shots, but is that 110? Because 10 starts after the 2. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Shorter periods. We're only in 13-minute periods, which 2-minute penalty in 13-minute periods is rough. That's a good chunk of the time. Same with a 2 and 10 even for a gentle push. Ryan goes through, smashed that one off of Portland's stick. It's going to go up and over the top. of Portland sticks, and I guess they go center ice, start that one over. We'll start the period over 9 seconds later. Portland throws it. It's going to go down for icing as he spun around through it from the side of the red line. We're on track to be the longest period if we keep this up. So we can get control of it and get a shot off now that we're down on their end. Ryan and Cam can make some magic from the point. Especially with the goalie blocked. There you go. Face-off wing goes to Grayson. Good stick lift by Grayson to slow him down. Tyson there battling. He's getting manhandled as the players are holding on around him. Grayson goes in there to throw a shoulder and try and move the puck. Ash is just staying just on the outside of it to make a play, but Portland comes out with it. They're going to clear up to center. Cameron's going to backhand it, goes off a foot. Luckily goes right back to a stick, so he's able to make a second play at it. Goes to Grayson's stick. Grayson's going to backhand it over to Asher. Asher's even take a quick wrist shot, goes right in the glove. Nice little one-timer by Ty to put that on net. Kept it low, but it was just by the outside of the post. And I got stuck in there again. Is that Tice again standing there? Or is that Gasper? Gasper's in there trying to push that one up the middle. Portland comes out with it. Shot by Huddy to try and make a play and step up. Makes a play, but Portland comes out with control of it. Nice stick by Logan. Block off that pass, goes across the middle, so they're not able to get a good shot out of that. The second one, though, trailing, he almost had a chance at it. Ty tries to make a nice little slow pass underneath the player's stick, but he pulls it back, ends up getting a touch on it. Puck's going to go to Logan. Logan's going to look to the far side of Ty. Ty touched the inside, goes just out of his reach. Barely gets on sides. Nice job by Gasper to get his foot in there, right? Get the swing, but the foot blocks the actual puck. Portland has control, skates back with it. Look for the sideboards, plays it right through the middle. It's going to go to Huddy. Huddy backhands it to Ty. We've got numbers, we can keep moving. Now we lost our numbers. Portland plays it out wide, up to the middle. There, Elliott's going to dump this one down low. They jump off for a change while they're standing there. He's going to hold the point. And look for that big stretch pass. Play Logan 1v1 with the player. Nobody's with him, so Logan can step up if he wants. There, he gets a stick in there and blocks him, forcing him to go back behind the net. Now we got the trailers coming. Good job by AJ to follow that in, but look behind him. Come back in, takes a shot from the point. Nice little blocker save. Logan's there, pushed off the sideboards. Portland got control of it as we cleared it. We'll come back to neutral zone. They're going to dump it in. It's going to go just by the side of McKay. Couldn't quite get a touch on it. Well, it wasn't on net, so we have to make a desperation out of it, make a save. I don't know what to talk about there. Let's go back in behind. Logan comes flying over. Almost the end of the period. Portland has control of it. Try and dump back to low. Huddy steals it and hits off a shin, stays in there. So Logan's going to play it off the sideboards to Caden. Caden stops it, gets control, pushes it to the middle to Tice, who leaves it for Caden. Nice play by Tice. Nice little drop pass as he brought players in. Caden stick-handing through, see if he can get set up a shot. Stick-hands past one, Beaks past him. Player sticks his leg out, stops him from making a play. Can't make a play, goes off the head, gets to Caden. Caden tries to take a snapshot. Good play by Caden to get down. There he takes a shot, gets blocked by a foot out in front. There's a little action out of us, just couldn't get quite a shot on net. Or at least we're getting the momentum going, a little energy going. Tice gets a stick in there, doesn't quite block him. It's going to go to Caden. No, it's going to go to AJ, just out of his reach though. Portland goes off the sideboards. We're able to get our D change, and I pull out when it goes off the goofy board, or the goofy curve board, so I guess we call that out of play. I feel like that was, puck didn't hit anything, you might as well just keep playing, but take a face off at center. 9:30 left in the period, Portland's up 1-0. Face off win by Tice, nope, by Gasper, he's got space to move in, he's gonna dump that out wide, use his speed to catch up. There he goes, gets out front, nobody's there. So we got Grayson get a stick on the ice and get ready to push this one home. She scored a lot of goals from that little slot right there. She's always been able to get a stick on the puck and bouncing pucks. We just have to get it to him. There, Gasper, a good play round one. Sticks around another one, see if we can get a shot off. Ow, and the stick check pushes him away. Able to make a good play on it. Ryan swings in there, doesn't make it there, then he gets it, gets over to Asher. Asher's gonna take it out wide. He's got Ryan with him. Takes a shot, goes off his shoulder. God, again, I don't think the goalie was ready for that one. Just kind of turtled and it's up there. Shot from the point. Ryan makes a play on it. Ryan's going to join his buddy Crosby in the box. 8:43 left. We're going to go down a man again. Elbow. Falling through on a check. Gasper wins a face-off, but pushes it to the side where we don't have a player. Bouncing puck, see if Asher can get there first. Makes a play on the body. Stuck in the zone, gets to Asher. Austin, oh. There it gets to, second gets to Austin, but not quite in there, so he's going to slow down and let him control that puck since we're down the player. With speed, skates through, just got to get behind the puck. Get our numbers back there. There skates through. Asher slows stick on it. Logan drops down low and forces him to go around behind the net, not make a pass. Push to the far point. Backhands it down low. Back up to the point again. I create a little separation for the shot. Push it back down low again. Come around through the dots. For the shot. Logan's there. Nice job by McKay to get his legs on it. Asher's there. Asher slams it off his stick. It's going to go all the way down. No icing. I'm going to say it got touched, which looked like it went off his stick. We're able to get our forwards jumped off and changed. We got Ty and Tice in. Logan Huddy, you're still on defense. Nice poke by Tice, but only goes to the next defender. Push it back down low. Oh, Logan's got to step hard to those ones. Now it's a bouncing puck out in front. Jack's got to cover his post, stay low, and let our forwards, our defenders, smash everything out. Nice play by them to get. He held his post on the far side, and there's a push to the far side and misses. Doesn't go in. I don't know if Jack knew that missed because he was still slow to get up there. Oh, he gets there, slams off the sideboards, but only going to go to their player who's on that far side. Nice play by Tice, trying to make a play on it. Only disrupts the first shot. Now they got to pass that far side. We have to make sure we're covering those. They had a great opportunity a little bit ago and pass to the backside and is wide open. Logan just gets taken down. This is there. Oh, good stretch pass over to Tice. Got a breakaway-ish. There's coming in, takes a shot. Goal! Good stretch pass from the far side of Tice, who was breaking out of the zone. He had that, Claire didn't quite have the angle on him, so he's able to get a shot off. And he flips it up over the top of the goalie. I didn't think this goalie is ready and awake for this game, so we can get our shots off. Should be able to score a few more of those ones. But being nice shorthanded goal with eight seconds left. Gonna tie it up 1-1. Caden's gonna cover D as Ryan jumps in 8 seconds. We did last game, we did that same thing. Portland backhands up over the top, gonna skate forward. This little stick lift, enough space for Caden. Caden's gonna get out of the zone. Allow Ryan to jump in. Now Caden can stay up at forward while Ryan jumps back to D. A little switch by them. See if we can take advantage of this goal and win this period. He's there, nice little pass out wide to Caden. Caden's got one player in front of him. Takes a wrist shot on him. Goalie kind of drops in front. Still he doesn't look good. Just gotta get shots. Wow, I mean, the pads look good, but. Face off down low. Nice little tie up, gets to Caden. AJ comes across. So AJ and Caden behind the net, looking to see if he can find Gasper out front. Tries to go to the point. Does reach, so Ryan's gonna have to drop back down low. He doesn't have a shot from that side. AJ's there, see if he can get it to the middle. We got right in the slot with Austin. Austin drops down low to give him an opportunity for a pass. AJ stuck dipsy-do and spinning around. Takes kind of a body hit from it. Gets over to Austin. Off the sideboard. See if Ryan can get this one back low. He just pushes it back down low rather than taking a shot off of that one. Bouncing shot gets blocked by the defender out front. Didn't quite make it to our D, so can't quite get out of the zone yet. Or trying to keep in the zone. Ages there. Gonna flip a goofy one on net. Actually, a really goofy one for McKay to deal with. He handles it with his pad. Portland has control of it. That was a nice little play. Austin catch that one. Make a touch on it. Can't quite get off. Takes a shot. Oh, falling shot. And then the rebound. Oh, the rebound almost went in by Austin. Great interview by Austin. He got tripped up as he tried to make a play on it. Gets a shot off. And then the second one, he almost tapped in as he got tripped and making the falling play. Not sure why we have. Got to get back home and. That was a pretty easy call, too. Ryan laid a shoulder on a kid skating in. That's pretty easy interference, but I'd like to say they're letting stuff go, but they're not. They're just calling some things, not other things. And again, Crosby's still sitting in a box for 10 minutes of a push that was even gentler than any of those ones. That makes a turn on it. Portland comes out with skating through it, and there 4:35 left in the period. Cameron tries to make a play on it, lifts the shoulder, and Kids falls down, so he's stuck over top of him. Player jumps with his elbow to try and make a play on Cam. Caden's there, a little flip over to Asher. Asher's gonna take a hard wrist shot. There, Tice getting a stick between two players. Great play by Tice. He's battling all three of them. He took a high shot to the head. Hopefully call that one. Worse than that one. That was a bad one. Tice took a shot to, it looked like the back of the neck, and coach was on the edge waiting to have a conversation with him. Yep, head contact, so he's going to be a 2 and 10. So, I think it's the first penalty against us. It was actually a power play for us this whole weekend so far. That was a head shot. Head contact with 4:10 left, so I got a 2 on the board. I'm guessing it's going to be 2 and 10. They'll get an extra guy in the box with them. A little energy with us to be able to get another goal out of this. Tice did an awesome job getting between those two to create kind of any play out of that. And he pushed it down the corner, and he was down in the corner with 3 players on him. Forechecking, got the puck out. So I'm going to go with the 2 and 10. Could have been worse. Especially with the head contact, could have been much worse, but we're going to we'll take our 2 minutes, see if we can make something out of this two-minute power play. See if Austin can win this on a backhand over to Logan or Huddy to get a shot off on the point. They win the faceoff. Grayson got down low. Portland has control of it. They'll skate out of there. Huddy steps up till he's forced him to push it forward. It's not there, so Portland drops it back to the D. Keep possession. They're happy to play catch and chase. Catch and chase, pitch and chase. It's going to hit Tyson's stick, who was sticking over the boards. Guess that's going to be a face-off outside the zone since it hit our player. Yep, okay, good. So that should be outside the zone. Nice job by Asher to kick that one forward. Doesn't quite get in. Goalie's going to seal that one up as he gets sprayed by his own player. 3:42 left. We got 1:33 left in our power play. Haven't had any good chances yet out of it. Hopefully we can. We gotta get a shot off at least in this power play. Awesome. Face-off win, ties him up. Asher tries to go push through the body. You get it, throws it between Logan's legs. Gonna go down. Nope, gonna call no icing. So Huddy's gonna chase. Sideboards to Grayson. Grayson back. Stops it, tries to push it forward. Portland has it. Logan's gonna skate forward. Good stop by Logan. Nice job by Logan. And we lose the puck. Logan, that's off! Goodness sakes. Logan stepped up and forced it to push it in the zone, and the player was already in the zone and then pulled it back across the line. I'll change out our D and forwards. I'll change everybody. See if we make something out of that. That was That was about 55 seconds of not create a whole lot of offense. We got to change it up, see if somebody else can make a play happen. Portland gets it, dumps it down. So down behind the net. Good forecheck by them to pressure him. Oh, it goes just over Elliott's stick. Portland's able to clear it back down behind. 3 minutes left in the second period. We get the puck up to Ty. Ty gets a Elliott. Elliott skating through the middle. Steps out of the way of the hard check coming at him. Try by Ryan. Ryan makes a good play on it. Push that one. He used the body, and then on the backhand, swinging around, is able to clear the puck out. So even if they wanted to come back in the zone right away, they're offsides. Player goes flying off of Ryan. That was a little bit of a late hit. Cam's going to skate forward. He's got space to skate in front of him. We got a power play. Might as well get moving, get involved. Good shot. And I think we just take any shots we can on net. We got a good chance of going in. Ty's there. Cam's going to help. Player's just playing Ty, not even playing the puck. Or playing Cam, I should say. Cam's going to go on his backhand. Passing in there. Oh, and shot goes over the top. Still loose. Still loose. They're playing. The players are just going for heads. They're not even trying to hit the actual Tice there. Tries to take a shot. It's not there. The penalty's over. They're going to clear it all the way down. Now we got 1v1 with Ryan. Shot. That's the save for McKay. Minute 54 left in the period. We're back to even strength. That was a decent little chance in there. It wasn't our best backhanded shot, but I got the shot off, and the rebound came in, and it was fumbling around in front of the net, and we couldn't quite get it back out to the front to get a good shot off. Logan gets in front of the net, gets his body position, he'll push that one back behind. He's got control, so looking space to skate. He's going to pull it back again. Try and go out the other side. Didn't have the pass to Caden up there. Now he's got space to go. Now he's going to go. He can get out from his feet. Now he's got to get your speed going. Gets over to Caden's side. Caden pushes it to the middle. He falls. Couldn't make a play on it. Then he makes a step to it. Play gets between the player. Now Crosby's served his penalty. He should have some energy to get moving. He's going to push that one back down low. Logan's there to keep it in. He's going to push it back to Crosby. Crosby's going to push to the slot to AJ. AJ takes a hard shot, goes up over the top of the net. Get those things on net. There we go, AJ with a good turn. He's going to go for that high near post shot. Big shot in there. Players started taking shots at AJ as he's puck's loose. Uh, 1:08 left in the second period. We're going to face off down low. Portland's going to change out their players. We got Crosby over centers. Comes out to Huddy. Huddy's going to take a hard slap shot. It's going to go wide. Logan's going to have to go a step over. Battle with the player to keep that one in the zone. Good stick to keep it in. Second one there. Hits it up. It's going to go off a body. It's going to hit Caden. See if Caden's got an angle. Doesn't quite have the angle. It's going to turn with it. Going to keep control. Looking for the right pass. That wasn't the right one. Huddy's there. Tries to stick his foot out to block it. It's not there, so AJ's going to have to come back and play D. Nice play by AJ to stick lift. Good push to the middle, but it goes just out of Crosby's reach. So Portland's got control of it. They're going to go D to D. Back to D. They keep possession, finding their forwards right past D. They flick it off the sideboard. It's going to go to Logan. 30 seconds left. Logan goes over to Caden's side. Caden's got control. Got space to skate 1v1 if he can get a good chance in there. There he is. Now he turns back. Turns back again. Player misses him. Nice little pull underneath. Another stick handle. Tries that near shot off the goalie's face. She'll look to the middle. There's putts around waiting for the right pass. Sometimes just got to get something on net. Crosby's going to keep control of it. There it is. Shot right to the goalie's glove. Lose it. Puck goes in. And the goalie looks tired. 0.6 seconds left. We're going to run that clock out. We're going to take a face-off for 0.6 seconds. And Cade's going to try a slap shot again right off the face-off. Got some wood on it. Just Went wide outside of the net. Keith, what do you think of those Simmons pads? The Simmons pads? I like the look of them, but yeah. I'm on the goalie pages I'm on, like they just copy whatever pads you like. If you send them Bowers or whatever, they just copy them. I like they customize anything you want. Yeah. I wouldn't argue that then. I'd take that. I could care less what I wear. Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah. I think I spent $1,100 on my last set, and I was like, I can't even believe I spent that much. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yep. That's all I get. And then, like I went and found everything else for super cheap offline. Yeah, that was. I designed. I went into a raffle. I designed it for GGSU. I went into a raffle, and one of the winnings that I got was a helmet. And he's like, pick whatever helmet you want. I'm like, whatever the most expensive one is. And it matches my old pads. All right, third period, tied 1-1. We got 13 minutes left. See if we can make a game out of this one. We need the win out of there. We're gonna be playing at Arvada and McKinney, which are a pretty close game. And Arvada has been a thorn of our side, so we're gonna take whatever wins and points we can get out of these first few games. Winterhawks has control of it. Bounced off a foot, so Asher dumps it back down low, force them to make a play out of it again. And normally a little frustrated how many times we just throw it back down low, but they're not doing great at clearing the puck out. They're fumbling, and I'd rather take a chance at like that, misplay that's going off of Asher's legs instead of going out. Portland gets it, hits it. So it's going to go to Grayson. He's going to dump back down low again. Gasper's going to go in chase, get a stick on it. Can't get a good pass out of it, misses his hand. Goes to Grayson, it goes just out of the reach, so Portland gets control of it. Fortunately, we can't make the same mistakes as we get out of there, but we did, and able to get them out of there. Ryan goes in, slides in, forces them to make a pass to get out of the way of Ryan hitting him. Gasper's there, gets to Grayson, Grayson out to Asher, good little breakout. Now we're moving, we get the puck from rolling. Asher's gonna try and dump it down. Ends up hitting off a leg, so he's still got space to make a play on it. Plays the body on the first player there. Can't get out of the zone as we got two forwards changed. Get it to Asher, see if Asher get a good shot off there. Oh, it went off the glove and almost went in. The goalie was so sure of that one, it hit the glove, but didn't quite have control of it, didn't hit the pocket. They get out to neutral, only to Elliott, who dumps it back down low. Goes D gets a hard pass up. Get to Ryan, Ryan to Cam. Cam upside to Ty. Ty tries to battle between a player out in front of him. The second player goes in, wins it. Hits off of Ty's foot as they try and dump it down. There's space to set up a shot. Don't get the shot off. Cam goes to the side to Ty to Elliott. Elliott's got space to skate. Players on his inside. He's got to move the puck out wide to Ty. Miss hits on Ty. Can't get the shot off. Portland comes out with it as our D jumped off. And one D got changed. We only got Huddy in. Nice job by Huddy to slide through that puck, and that's thrown in offsides. 10:59 left in the third period. The face-off just outside of our zone. Honestly, the Winterhawks look tired. I don't know what I'd say about our team, but they look a little more tired, a little more extra time at the beach if they went there, and hopefully we can jump after them and get a good chance out of it. Win that face-off. Nice job by Tice. There's Logan. Logan off the sideboards, gets hit by a leg, can't quite get out of the zone. Dump it back down low. Portland has control of it as Ellie gets a stick in there, try and slow that player down. Gets to Tice, but just out of Tice's reach when he tries to clear it. They're going to call a penalty on somebody. You can call him interference on Portland. I'm used to getting calls for us, so I didn't know what to say. It just looked like a mess of people in there. I don't know. Honestly, I thought Elliott's stick lift was a hook more than anything else that happened out of that, but whatever. We'll take a little Yeah, we'll take a little luck if we can. Maybe AJ's conversation after that penalty helped. Face-off, drops it back. Good turn by AJ as the player was sneaking at Logan, so he didn't have an opportunity. Now it gets back to Logan. Logan's trying to set up a shot, beats the first one. Now he's got a shot. Oh, it was just over the top of the net. It was a good little deke by the first player, trying to create separation for the second one. Gets there. Caden tries to push between the legs, try and pass, but Portland clears it. Logan's going to go there with one on him. So Logan make a good play out of this one. Use the net as a screen, but was tucked between the feet, so can't quite get out of there. AJ in the middle to Crosby. Crosby gets across the red line. Nice little deke out wide, but the player's on it. Bryant's going to play it out. Try and push it back in. Hey! I just took an extra swing at AJ for standing next to him. I'm not sure why they keep talking to Cam all the time. All right, 10:02 left. Got a minute 25 left in the power play. Puck goes back to AJ, who's going to dump it back down. Caden's going to go and chase. He's going to try and cut off that boards. Gets there. Cam keeps it in. Player wins it out of the air. That player's a good little player. He can move his feet. Bounce between over to Ryan. Ryan puts his body on him, pushes him out so he can't make a play on it. It's tucked between AJ's feet. Defense plays D to D. Clear up the sideboard. It's going to go in for ice if it makes there, but I think Ryan's going to get there first. Yep, Ryan got there. A player on him. Disrupting Ryan's place. Can't make a play, but uses his strength to be able to get there. Throws it to the far side, but everybody went to the opposite side. Another puck we left right in the slot. Just not connecting the pass. They're just throwing it to somewhere where they should be as opposed to where they are. So they're going to get over to that side. Cam gets it, throws up the sideboards to Ryan. Ryan's ended up playing a winger at this point just to try and get out of our zone. Portland clears to the far side. It's going to get to AJ. Flips it out. That's a knee! Holy shit. Sorry. Apologize for the bad words. I don't look like a bad knee to D. I'm sorry for swearing on that one. Puck gets loose. Knocked out. Asher tries to make a poke on it. Doesn't make it there. Portland has control coming out through neutral. They're going to dump it down as they jump off, so they still have 5 seconds left. Cam's going to get speed going through. Back to full strength. Portland jump off for change. Cam makes a shot. Goalie makes a cross to make a play on his backhand, but across his body. Now the players doing these extra little pushes and shoves in front as goalie flop. We're in trouble for that one, sorry. I swore, sorry. I have to make this video private. That knee to AJ's knee was really bad. I was like, oh shit.
I know. Oh, that's what you said.
Okay, good. That one slipped out a little. I didn't mean to. Face off down low, 8:25 left. Gasper gonna win this face to drop it back. Nope. Portland wins it. They push it back to their side. Asher gets stuck on the inside, and they're gonna throw it down for icing. And we'll try that one again if we can make it happen this time. Asher cut on the inside, trying to cut off. Whew, good. Well, if Leah does it, then I'm okay with it. Yeah, so Asher tried to cut on the inside, and the player turned on the outside, and then was able to clear it out of zone, but went too far for icing. So we can cut off the inside and use our space. We got to win the faceoff first. Nope. But Asher's on the inside, right side of it that time to be able to make a play on it. Good play and get out to the middle. They're going to try and clear out to neutral. Gets out there, goes bounce off Huddy's stick, so you have to make a play on it. Doesn't have Logan, so you have to make a turn on it. Huddy tries to cut to the inside. It's not a bad idea. Couldn't quite make it there. Logan's going to win control, push out to the far side to Asher. Asher can skate hard. They go D to D. It was a hard pass. Turner's not able to win it. Grayson makes a touch to the middle. They're going to call off as Asher was still in the zone. 7:51 left in the third period. We're 1-1 still. Portland's going to change it up and we stay with our line. Portland wins face-off, kicks it forward. Nice job by Grayson to disrupt that one. Logan's going to have to go chase this one. Slows the player down enough so he can't make a good pass to the middle. Goes over to Grayson's there. Grayson's going to backhand to get out of the zone. Trying to dump it down, so no icing as they got in front of the red line. Snyder's there trying to hit off the sideboards. Player goes in for a check. Huddy still has control of the puck. Gasper's going to try and find and dig it out of there as Huddy just controls the two players. Close to the far side. Logan's going to have to go chase. Logan's back in behind, takes a hard check from behind. Puck gets up to Asher, but Asher loses control of it. These guys have been out here for a good 2 minutes or so, maybe. Push on 2 minutes. We're going to start getting this changed. Austin clears off the far side. See if we can get it up to Asher. Asher's going to be on the right angle for it. Push it forward. And keep moving forward. Portland has it, so we're not able to get changed and get the puck out in control. Austin makes a good stick to go win it. There he has it. It gets to Grayson. Grayson looks clear to Asher. Asher deeks past one. Flicks it out, but it's not going to go far enough. So we got one change out, but not enough. Austin's going to go chase. Logan's there in the middle. Player mishandles it, so can't quite get in the zone. Nice job by Elliott to get a stick in there in his body to slow the player down. Austin gets in there. Austin's exhausted. He's been out for a while. McKay's going to grab that one, hold on so we can get changed. The full line change, 6:21 left. Portland wins the face-off. Don't have the D-to-D pass, but they do have the down-low pass. That was a good, really good vision on that kid's part. But mishandle it. Cameron's able to make a play on it. Can't get a good shot. Clear it back behind the net. Ryan's going to have to go chase. He's going to have to slow down because he's going to go too high. There he gets it up to Elliott. Elliott goes to the middle. Gets to Ty. Ty gets past one. Good move by Ty to push forward. Good player on him. He's stuck on his backhand. So good turn. Go back to the middle. It's there, but can't quite get follow up the shot on there. Ryan's able to get a touch on it, but not enough. Push it back to the middle, and that looked off. Pull it on. Ty steps in to make a play on it. Falls down in the process, but does make a play on it. Ty's going to throw it back to get a little more space. A little breathing room as Cam gets control. Trying to find a pass, good pass out of there instead of just flicking it. And there we flicked it. Got out of the zone. They pull it back in. That was an easy offsides call. Switch up our forwards. D's going to stay in. See if this Crosby line can go make something happen. Caden push it forward. They go D to D. It's stuck in his feet. See if Caden can beat him with speed. Player makes a diving play on it to knock the puck away from Caden. Get it, clear it back down, gets it back on side. So we're going to go forecheck. The player does not want to get Caden on him. There he goes, gets turned. Caden's there, tries to take his cross. Not there, still loose, still loose. The puck is still loose, my goodness. Blows the whistle for no reason when the puck is sitting out in the slot. If he just would have stayed where he was on that side, he could have seen the puck was loose, but whatever. I'm not a referee. Throw up to the side, it's going to go to Ryan. Ryan's going to get a shot on. Nice little decision by AJ to let that one slide through. Almost made it to Crosby because they'll tip that. Another hard shot. Tries to get tipped. Player gets his foot in there. It's going to go to Caden on the outside. Pushes it down deep. Create a little space. Crosby's there. See if stick hand will find AJ in the middle. Backhand by AJ. Doesn't make it. Ryan's going to step up. Get off Ryan's feet. But gets out of the zone. Cam's going to there. Hit off the side to Caden. Caden's going to let that one go by. Ref waved that one off and then decided to change his mind and call it again. So 4:38 left in the period. We're going to face off down low. This guy's got to be square. There you go. Once he got him square, Crosby able to win the faceoff. They weren't cheating. Puck goes back over the far side. He's going to push up to AJ. So he gets just out of AJ's reach, though, so he can't quite make a play on it. Put it to the middle. Nice job by Cam to get his foot stick in there, but the second player gets it. They take a hard shot trying for that near post goal, and it goes wide all the way around. AJ blocks it, hits off a foot. Push it out to Crosby tries to get out of zone, but doesn't quite make it out. Ryan makes a play on him. Crosby has control. Looking for the pass. Nope, doesn't look for the pass. Looking to skate up himself. Wants a little redemption from that 10 minutes he spent in there. Push the pass to beat another one. Now didn't get up the middle. Takes a hard check for his play. Up to Ryan. Ryan's there at a point. See if he can hit the Cade on the far side. There, off the back. Oh, Cade tries to get it out front. Still stuck underneath behind. Get to the side. Nice hard body. Ryan's there at the point. Ryan takes a shot. Oh, Crosby gets blown up from behind trying to make a play on it. Caden with a good deep behind. Really hard hit on Caden. That was up high. That was a high shot on Caden.
Come on! Get it under control!
He's holding up by his collarbone. Look at his wrist. Look at like a high shot as he went in. So 3:23 left. We're going to take a pause here as the ref discuss what they didn't call. He dropped his gloves immediately, so I feel like it was something with his wrist. Looked like a high hit to me, but I mean, it was just the force of it, but it was something hurting on his wrist. I'll change the momentum of a game when you lay a hard hit like that with 3 minutes left.
No! Ryan, no! Ryan, no! Yeah, I know.
Your dad's doing the same thing.
I know, but Dad can. Ryan?
It's the exact same look. That's so fun. All right, 3:23 left. We're going to face off just outside of our zone. Player sneaking to the far side. One gets it. Comes over the D. Tries to slap it over to that far player that was sneaking out on the far side, like a wide receiver. Doesn't make it there. They go D to D, go off the boards. It's to Asher, who pushes it down low. Grayson's going to go chase. Uses the net to block him off, to make a play on it. They're going to push it up to Huddy. Huddy's there. He's going to dump it back down low. No. Grayson to go chase again. It's past him, so Austin's going to have to go to the far side. They try and hit out. Austin keeps it in. Austin smacks it off the player's stick. It's going to get to Asher. Not quite to Asher. They get through the middle. Hits off the leg, and they're able to get out to neutral. Nice shot by Austin. Move his feet. Make a good play on it. Use his body to knock the player off the puck. He's stick in there. Huddy's going to try and clear one off the boards. Doesn't make it out. Grayson gets out of zone. That one's off. They're going to get an offsides. 2:30 left in the period. Faceoff goes back to the far side. They play a D to D, but it's out of his reach, so they can't quite get control. They're going to dump it down. Huddy's going to get there first, but plays the body instead. Austin high off the boards. Down to the D, pushes it back down low. Just trying to create that little bit of change in positioning to allow them to get control of the puck. They're doing a much better job as they swing through, but they're handling them. They go D to D. Grayson's going to go in there. Player dives at Grayson, trying to make a play and misses. He's going to go to Austin. Austin's got the speed. Player goes on the inside of him, and Austin turns out wide with it. It's not there. Pushed up to the point to Huddy. He's going to get back down low, and he got numbers down low. Austin's there, so he can get a shot. Good snap shot. Goes off the... Yes! Grayson with the rebound! Yes! 1:42 left in the game. Grayson just tied it up with a great play by Grayson on the sideboards to get to Austin, who pushes it all the way forward and gets it down low. Dropped it to Huddy. Brought the defenders out of position. They throw it on net. It goes off the goalie's stick right to Grayson on that backside. Exactly what I said early in the first period, that he's the one to get a stick on there. He's always able to get a stick on that puck out in front of the net. Maybe the smallest one on the team, but he's definitely the biggest one in front of that net, getting a stick on get those little dirty goals in front. And Portland's going to take a timeout. We have 13-minute periods and we have timeouts. I guess that makes sense. Shorter periods. Timeout. All right, so the Rebels are up 2-1. No, he's right there. I think they're bringing medical to him, or ice. It looks like it's his hand. That's the one he's holding right now. Looks like Caden's arm, wrist is hurting, so we got some ice on it. Oh, that sucks. So, see if we can finish out this game. We got a minute. I don't remember. Probably switch the clock over to the timeout. Minute 42 left. Minute 42 left. See if we can use our bodies to control this puck and keep the puck out. Yep, minute 42 left. 2-1. They're going to look to pull the goalie as soon as they can. We're going to try and keep possession, see if we can set up and keep control of this puck. Crosby wins it. Lets it go back in behind. Ryan closes it to the sideboards. Defender missed the puck. Portland has it, throws it back behind the side of the net. AJ's going to go flying in, try and block the clear up through the middle. Stuck in the feet. The player is still able to keep it out with his feet moving. Ryan's going to get a stick in there. Slow the player down. He's going to play his body. Crosby's going to hold as best he can. There we get up the sideboards. They got the goalie out. Tries to take a shot. Gets right to the slot. Relax. Cam's got it. Cam's looking time. Trying to set up the right shot. The empty net, if we just dump it, they got a good chance of coming right back down our throats again. So here's what's happening. Crosby ends it. There, Crosby gets a good shot off. Gets blocked by a player out in front. AJ's there. Going to call AJ for God knows what. That was, so 54 seconds left. We're going to go down a man. We're going to call him for interference. The player's stick was in his arms and he threw it out of his arms. He didn't throw it far away from him, just threw it out of his arms and dropped it down next to him. It wasn't like he threw it across the rink. They're going to give him an interference call for that. So 54 seconds left. Portland's going to have an extra man with the goalie out. Tyson's going to have to win this face-off. Yeah, players sneaking in. Everybody's trying to cheat on this face-off. Tice gets it, pressures them, they push up to the point, shot from the point. Tipped, goes just wide. Okay, hasn't had a lot of shots, but you have to stay big on these when they push it out wide. Portland's got control of it, looking for it. Tice steps up. Second one gets blocked, it goes out wide. 37 seconds left. Portland has control of it, looking for the far side. It's not there, so we're going to go move to the middle. There he pushes it back down low. Not really on the hash marks. Relax. We can waste time before we shoot. It's okay. He's got space to skate. Tice with a great play. The battle and forecheck, and not giving an opportunity. Now he's going to have to chase it back. 13 seconds left. Portland pushes it across the middle, gets off a foot. Can't make a play on it. Crosby has control. Not there. 8 seconds left. Portland gets control. They tell you why. They're going to dump it back down low. Cam's going to hold this one back in behind the net to finish out this clock. Nice job by the boys to finish out this one. Nice 2-1 goal at the very end. That Grayson, nice little, man, that kid's scoring machine out here. McKay holds us up. Defenders stay strong. Really good game overall, though. Portland came out strong, and we were able to battle back and get another goal, and then we ended up getting the last one at the very end of the third period to finish out and win this one 2-1. I think the biggest battle for both of our teams was the ref. I think we both had iffy calls out of each one of them, but we were able to get our shots off and finish out 2-1. Games tomorrow.